Okay, I'm back. Now, Davita is asking a question to us. Welcome to New Writers in Action. And this is the day for our question and answers. Questions to Miss Millie, answers from Miss Millie to you. Davita Carpenter, one of our new writers, her first question was, or is, as a writer, when is enough when it comes to editing your work? Well, as I said, as a new writer, I would say to you not to edit while writing your story. I would say tell that story, get that story out, get all of that story out. Because when you start stopping and trying to edit your work while you're telling a story, you may lose some of the story in the process. So I would say to you is to embellish the story as much as you can out from the beginning. And I would say when it's seasoned, or when it's untouched, when it's real and it's just flowing out, I would say get it all out. Go ahead and do that. Get your story on paper. And after you do that, you have to reread. You reread and you do a little bit of editing. What you want to do is you want to depend on your editor, who are professionals, to help you structure your story and get it into the whole picture of what you're trying to say. So I would say don't waste a lot of your time editing. Do that story. Get that story out. Make sure it's all coming from a place where it's going to make your readers say, oh my gosh, she was in the flow. So you can't stay in the flow when you keep stopping and editing. You're going to take away some of the real juices of the story, so if you know what I mean. So I would say to you, Davita, don't edit while you're writing your story. Once you get it down, then you want to do a rewrite. Now, your other question was, at what educational level should we keep our book? I would say it's according to what your book is. Is it for adults? Is it for children? You have to decide what your audience is. Once you select your audience, then you keep it on that educational level. If you're writing children books, you can decide on whether you're writing for early educational children level. It's up to you. But if you're writing for an adult, then you need to write for an adult. So that's what you have to do. You have to make that decision before you write your book. What is your audience? Who are your audience? Okay? Then you go from there. Okay? Now, I'll read one more of Davita. Davita have quite a few. And she says, I am fine with including excerpts from other works as long as it identify where the reference is taken from. Correct. Yes. It's okay to use other people's work as long as you reference it where you got the information from. Do not ever try to take somebody else's writing in your writing, because that's copyright infringement and you don't want to get caught up in that. So you want to make sure that if you're quoting or using some language from someone else's work, that you say where you got it from, or even if it's research, you say where you got it from. And that helps clarify everything and keeps a lot of trouble from your publisher, because the publisher is going to pick it up anyway, and he will quickly tell you that this is copyrighted already. Okay? So, Davita, I hope we answered 3 of your questions in a timely manner for you, and I'll be waiting for more. I still have, I think, 3 or 4 more on this page, and I'll be waiting for more. Over and out. See you on the next time.